Alright guys, it's getting dark on me. I got the 2K primer on the car finally. I put 4 heavy coats on. I did not do the dash, the hood, or the lower splash apron on the front. I actually found a little ding in the front of the hood. I don't know if something got knocked into it or what, but I know it was not in there before. Splash apron has a couple little spots, and then the dash I found a few spots, so I'll just do them at a later time. I mainly wanted to get my bare metal and raw plastic covered up, you know, pretty much sealed off. So at least now I don't have to worry about surface rust and shit now, but it has been cold all day, 40s on temp. I'm surprised the primer actually was kicking off, but it did. I started at 12:30 this afternoon, and it's almost dark now, so it's taken me half the day to get the primer on, but I definitely wanted it to flash off real good in between coats. Just a precaution I like to take when it's this cold, but I kind of was a little over excessive, tedious on fixing stuff, and it took a little longer than I wanted, but I am happy. It is going to be a very nice car. I can't wait to get paint on it, but it's going to be a while. This 2K primer, you know, it shrinks like hell, so I'm going to let her set for a while. But I wish I would have got gray primer, because this damn buff color, it looks like I haven't done a thing to it. One thing about that buff color primer is it sure shows off them body gaps. I'm glad I spent all them hours in metal making those things fit. You know, welding, adding weld, grinding places, re-welding, and then grinding, and then using hand files, and that paid off big time. Shrinking all them panels, you know, to get the majority of the big crowns out. That style line on that fender is very crisp. It's the same way on the other side. I'm happy. I am very happy. The car looks really, really good. I'm so proud of the gaps on this car. I've never gapped a car like this before. I usually just panel paint, bolt them back together, and call it good. But I basically wanted this one to be my masterpiece, so that's why it's taken me so long on this thing. I'm just being a little bit too tedious with it, I think. I'd actually planned on painting the floorboards and everything underneath the body color, and going back and sanding and buffing and doing all that shit. And without a rotisserie, I actually sold my rotisserie a few years ago. I had one for a Tri-5 Chevy, and I put it on Craigslist and got rid of it because I didn't think I'd do another one. I kind of wish I would have kept it. But so I'd have been laying on my back on the concrete doing all that shit upside down, and I'm just gonna, you know, put some bed liner under there with a spray gun and call it a day. I'm gonna be driving the car anyway. There ain't no sense in doing all that shit. Hell, I wouldn't even be able to drive it and enjoy it, I don't think. I'd be too worried about chipping or scratching something. But as far as the exterior, on what you look at when you walk up to it, I want it pretty nice. So that splash apron, hood, and dash, they need a little bit more work, so I didn't prime them. It's getting dark on me. I need to go in and take a bath, but it is cold. It's been miserable. I hate working in the cold. My ears are cold, my nose is running, my fingers are cold. I was sick yesterday, had something up with my stomach. I don't know if it's a stomach virus or what, but I was in the fetal position pretty much all day yesterday. I was up several times last night. I feel better today, but I'm not 100%. I still got something going on down there. I am eating though, so just in case anybody gives a shit about my health. Anyway, UPS just delivered me some goodies. I just got a few things. I went ahead and bought 4 black anodized center caps for those wheels. The polished caps, I didn't think they looked too bad, but coming out the next day and looking at it, the cap kind of stands out on the wheel, you know. So I went ahead and got the longer caps, and I got 4 of them. So went and got me a 2-piece swivel water neck, black anodized, and I actually used my fuel pressure gauge that I was going to put on the fuel rail on another car I had, so I had to get me another one. Anyway, trying to get that $100 free shipping, you know, so you had to throw a few more little things in there to get it just right at 100 or a little over to get free shipping. It's pretty good scam they got going on there anyway. I'm digging that Summit put in that new place in Texas because, man, I'm getting my parts quick. I placed that order Monday afternoon, I think, and this is Wednesday, and they're here. Anyway, I'm happy. Car's 2K Prime, 4 coats. I'm cold and sick, and I'm going to go in and take a bath.